live in Mpho, the owner of Kindergarten Daycare Center. My name is Matapo Manoto. Welcome to Family Meeting.
First of all, let me start by complimenting your look. I love your makeup, your hair. You know, I was telling you before, it's just beautiful. I love what you did, especially to your hair. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you? And thanks a lot for the compliment.
That's nice.
I never thought I'd look so beautiful like this because I was doubting myself. I was like, Mama, do I look okay? She was like, no, you're fine. But otherwise, as you are beautiful, and then you're complimenting me, which is a good thing. Thank you much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Your name is Matiti. Please introduce yourself to our viewers. Tell us you're Matiti who, where do you come from?
Okay, my name is Matiti, but my real name is Mpho. But most of the people, they know me Kamatiti, right? And I came from Seshego Zone 1, a small place. Okay, so let me put it like this, okay. So I started working at Kindergarten Daycare Center, of which it was for my sister. And I started working with her, and you know, it wasn't easy because...
When was that?
It was around 2018, because I was thinking of like going to college, because acting, it was one of my dreams.
Okay.
So seeing my sister calling me just to come and work with kids drives me so nuts. But I just said, okay, if she wants me to try this, why not? Let me just do it. But it wasn't easy. Working with kids, changing kids' nappies, giving attentions to kids is not easy. Listening to all kids is not easy. But I just adjusted more and more when time goes on. And I thank her a lot, because now I learn a lot of things from her, of which I was thinking of daycare center, like, okay.
What ages are your kids?
3 to 4 and 0 to 18 months.
So you don't 0 to 18. So you do newborn babies?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know, I was so scared working with babies because they're very sensitive.
I can imagine.
Very sensitive. But though, you know, if you learn, that's where you gain more experience. And one thing that I've noticed, that if you learn something, you should just learn it from your heart. You don't just do a work because of you want money.
I mean, like, babysitting must come with a lot of love.
Yes, a lot of love. So yeah, and my sister, she tried to show me some of the stuff, of which it wasn't easy for me, because my friends were going to college. Like, I just want that flashing life, of which I couldn't have the time to get it. But I've been working there with kids, and then I found love, and I've gained more experience, to be honest. So yeah.
Okay, so now you took over, now you are the boss.
So okay, let me just put it like this. I was always with my sister, and we worked from the daycare center, of which she was doing a great job. A lot of people, parents, teachers, everyone from Hamashishani, they know her, that, you know, that one, she have the best daycare center as ever. My sister, she is so excellent when coming to working with kids. And she can teach a kid a lot of things. Imagine first pass rate from term 1, a kid obtaining level 7, all of it.
Wow.
So it was something that I was so proud about her, and all parents were so proud about her. So her passing, not for so long, it hurts me a lot, and the whole parents were so frustrated by just...
I know, I've lost a sister. That's another story that I want to get into. And
Yeah.
But I love the fact that she was so gifted with compassion, but then it happens that you also have the same gift. Like, I mean, it takes a lot to take care of a child. I know, personally, I have one. It takes a lot, but I've already raised a lot of kids in my family, so I know it takes a lot. Do you hire people? And if you do have people that assist you, what requirements do you look for?
Yes, I do hire people, but PT, I don't hire people from outside. Actually, that daycare center, it's something like sort of inheritance. We work as family. So as family, we all both know that, you know, you have to be excellent, smart, and also clean and neat.
And
so you
the
can
nice
be
thing
able
about
to
family is people
cooperate.
that you already know how they are and how they raise their kids.
Yeah,
That's
they do.
good. That's good.
They do.
Okay. What are the biggest risks? The risks that you see in your business?
You know, the biggest risk is if a failure, maybe let's say a failure to change a kid a solid diaper or clothing, and then again a failure to take a kid to the loo or bathroom. Because when you hire someone, you show her only once, like, okay, you do this, you do that. But it happened, you know. Then he started forgetting to do those things. And again, a failure to
Because
provide.
of the nappies, the rash will show.
Yes,
Oh my God.
And then failure to provide a nutrition. Failure to ensure that the kid have received food or received liquor or liquid, sorry to say liquid or water during the day. And again, what's more sensitive, a failure to seek a medical treatment when an injury occurs. Because sometimes we forget, we just say maybe they're kids playing there at the playing ground, so you are not able to watch or look or see. And then it you end up having a kid who got injured, and then which is not okay because it's a case for us. Yes.
So how much have you invested in terms of maybe resources, finances in your business, or maybe your sister, maybe you know?
Okay, tell you what, my sister, she was a sensitive person, and he teaches me that whatever that you're saving, you don't have to tell anyone. Okay, so about that one, I cannot tell you also. I cannot tell you also that. But what I can say to you is I've invested more and much, but my wish is to change her school. Actually, it's mine right now.
To grow.
Yes, to grow and just to run it just how she used to, because a lot of people were so worried. But seeing me, then they just trusted me. So I just want to invest.
I know.
more.
I had a lady that was taking care of my baby since she was 4 months old. And then she helped me until she was 10 years old. I trusted her. Like every weekend, if I want to go out, if I want to go to school, if I want to work, I would just leave her with my daughter. And then the school holidays, my daughter would just tell me, I like our meeting. And she unfortunately, left us and passed on. And I've never even tried to look for a nanny, because I knew that I could never ever in my entire life find someone who could replace her, because she just loved my daughter. You know, when your nanny leaves and the daughter cries, then you must know. Then
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I understand what the fears of the parents. Not that they did not trust you, but change is difficult. It is hard, especially with someone who takes care of a baby. It's something else.
Very sensitive.
Sensitive, yes.
So yeah.
So what would you say your strengths are, especially in regarding your business?
I can say that I'm dedicated. So I'm creative a lot. So if you go to my sister's crèche as we speak right now, I just created a lot of charts of which you used to like them and telling me that, you know what, you can change the school and it can be the best school. All parents that will just compliment those charts that I've created.
Wow.
And again, I have ability to work under pressure. That's what I can do. Even now, I just hire someone, but that person, she was just shocked. Why? Because I'm the one who's supposed to do
I'm
this.
so proud of you, because you're so petite, but like...
Yes. So I can still change nappy. I can still wash the dishes. I can still go and sweep or mop inside the room. I can clean the classroom. I also can wipe the kids'
hygiene is
faces.
very important.
Yes, you know why? My sister, she just told me an important thing, like, you know what? In life, when you have something in life, don't think like if you hire people and then you feel like, okay, I should just lay back and sit. you should also teach yourself how to do this. What if
Exactly.
this person
Exactly.
one day will just change and go,
Exactly.
okay, I'm leaving.
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
So also in life, you must not think inside the box,
Exactly.
but outside the box.
Exactly.
So,
I hope my daughter, I hope that she will listen to this interview again and again and again. Because I always tell her, like you said, your dream was to be an actor.
Yes.
You know, it can be a dream, and it can be something that you work towards to you know, go after it. But then now you find yourself in this space, only to find that this is your calling. And now you find that, you know what, even just the fame and all that acting doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Because now this is your calling, and you know, with the calling, you can never run away from
You
it.
can never run
Especially because it's caring, it's of service. You cannot run away from it. But because you were prepared since you were a child, this is how you clean, this is how you wouldn't be able to cope. Can you imagine if it's your calling and you can't cope?
You can't cope.
Exactly.
Imagine.
So what are your strengths? Your weaknesses?
My
Rather.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Lack of experience in handling children, and then poor communication, interpersonal, public speaking skill. Those are the things that because you know, always you must be presentable when coming to parents, even if you're getting nuts, they speak somehow. But one thing that I've learned is I must always be calm down and be able to speak and cooperate with parents. You know, if one is high and then you are calm,
Exactly.
then
You should learn
yes,
how to communicate with people according to their personality.
and then through kids, you must always be active. Give them your attention. You know, if let me say you have something, or maybe you're teaching them about apple or fruits, something that they don't know, you can't just show it to your kids and then you say, "This is apple. Say apple." Ne? And they,
have to be
when they
patient.
see your facial expression, you are sad, and you know they will be also scared to learn. Like, I don't want to learn that
Exactly.
thing. So when you do tasks, always learn. You can even take chairs. Ne? You put there, and then you say sit there, and then you be in the middle, right? And then you take that chat. Okay, then you say to them, okay, this is a reading chat. I have apple here. Ne?
Okay.
And then they say apple. Okay, I say apple.
Apple.
So you see kids being bored. Okay. So you see, you're just gonna tell them, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do this. You can stand up, holding the chart, and then you sit, say apple. Stand up again. You see, those kids will end up laughing, ne? And
then
then
have to be fun.
yes, and then after that you say, who wants to try? Then you'll see them saying me,
all of them,
and then all of them are going to do
yes,
that.
because
and
you make teaching, you make it fun for all of them.
yes, teaching it must be fun, and then trust you me, believe you me, that kid won't forget that apple anymore. That kid will always keep on calling that apple. This is how teachers. I'm sorry to say this, but this is how teachers might teach kindergarten kids, and they will see a lot of success through them. They are smart. The thing is, they need attention. So if you give them attention and you laugh, you do things perfectly. Sometimes you just crawl. You crawl with them, and then you show them things. So I'm telling you.
I used to help teach when I was in crèche. Then when we went to primary school, high school, myself and the girl next door, we used to go to the crèche during school holidays and help the teachers. But I mean, I did that when I was young. I cannot imagine this at your age. But then again, like I said, if it's a calling, there's no way out. You just have to do it. Yes. So tell me, did you ever had a job before? And if so, what was your reasons for leaving your previous job?
You know, I stopped working at kindergarten, being bored because, you know, my sister thought she was bossy, you know. Go and play with the kids at the playing ground, you know. I was working with 2 to 3 years kids, and they need attention. From that
and
moment,
they've got a lot of energy. You couldn't keep up.
I can't, you know. And
I know.
I'm the person who likes styling my hair. I like neat things. You know, I can go to the swing and swing with those kids, or sit on the sand and play with those kids. No, I can't do it. So I end up telling my mom, you know, I can't deal with that one. She's so bossy, and I don't understand what she wants. Because if I take them there, she was just say, you can't just stand there and staring at those kids without playing with them. Show them what's the thing. You see. So I was like, I'm leaving. So my mom, she said, no, don't leave her. Okay. So I just worked and worked. After, I used to work at Merupa first, and then they did call me again. I was like, oh, good shot. Meaning I'm leaving
So
here.
it was a contractual job?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just told her, you know what, sis, I can't be able to work with you anymore. But her facial expression was so okay. She was like, okay. Not knowing that, me leaving that place, she went to her friend Judith, and she cried a lot because she see the good in me of working with kids. Maybe I cannot see because my mind is somewhere. I have to do acting. If I'm not acting, okay, let me go and work at Merupa. So I went there. So first thing, it was okay, see a lot of people, different faces, everything is so okay. But when I keep on working, like everything was too hard because the job was too extra. There's no your sister, no your mom. Even if you cry, there's no one who's going to just come and be at your side.
Kids are difficult, especially because they come from different families. They come with different characters.
Yes, you see, and then after you found vendors, Zulu, so you have to cooperate speaking those languages. If not, they won't be able to call you at work to do some stuff. So it was so horrible. So okay, again, and then I just quit. My sister, she just took me down, like, you know what? I didn't even want to show you that I feel so sad when you just quit working with me. But I'm begging you, sis, I can't do it alone. Those kids, they need you. I was like, they need me? How do they need me? Because I can't be able to work with kids. Okay, so at my side also, that place, it wasn't fine at all. There's a lot of noise every day. So claps there, everything, because I hate noise. So I just say, okay.
That makes the two of us.
Let me go back. Okay, all parents, they were so happy. Where were you? You see, it's like, was it breaking? Okay. So then I kept on working from that side forever until now.
That's amazing. So you mentioned that your sister you thought she's bossy. I don't know, maybe was she bossy, was she strict? What do you think makes a good leader?
No, like my sister, she's a strict person. She's strict, but not being bossy. As she passed on now, I realized that, my sister, she was trying to show me the way.
Until you wear the shoes of a leader. Exactly.
So she used to tell me a lot of stuff. You know what? You don't have, and the other thing that I liked about her was like, okay, I have a problem with my legs. It's like, I can't wear heels, fashion heels now because you see my legs are horrible. She was like, no, don't do it. Just wear those heels. And then she told me something like, you know what? If you found people laughing at you and then talking about you, meaning there's something strong. There's something powerful with you that they can't even attack it.
I love
it's like, how?
Exactly.
And then that's where I started realizing, okay, she wasn't that bossy, but trying to lead me. And I thank her a lot because if it wasn't by her, I don't know.
Do you think you're doing a good job in one of those footsteps?
Doing a good job, I can see by those kids when I enter at my sister's crèche. Before even I enter the kitchen or the door touches the door, that kid will run faster to me and then give me a big hug, of which it shows a lot of love. Parents also, they appreciate me a lot.
That's good.
So there was this other day where it was Valentine's Day, of which I had no. But God's plan. And I saw a little tiny baby tattoo. He just bought flowers for me.
Oh, that's
amazing. Oh, this really feels so special. And then my sister, she was so jealous. How can tattoo give you flowers?
And you know what I love about kids? It's genuine.
Yeah.
It's not a show. It's not to.
Yeah.
It's genuine.
It's and I never thought that tattoo could just bring flowers for me. And then he just said to me like, "Teacher, happy Valentine's Day." I was like, "Oh my goodness, thanks." I even take photos and pictures with her. My sister, she was saying, this thing is a memory. Like, kids are blessed, right? And so if you have been given flowers by a kid, which means it's a lot, okay. So I just started adjusting with kids, and then I saw the innocence of them. Like they are very imaginative, and everything that they do, they did help me to be to create my imaginations to be in a good way and creativity, because I was the person who liked self-confidence. So now, if I'm with them, I'm okay, because there was this other time I remember I just took them out to the swing. Okay, so I just said, okay, let me see these kids. Okay, so I just take them out to the playground, and then I just said, okay, we are just only walking, marching, right? And then we started walking. I hear the other kids started singing the song, "There was on the bus." Okay, so the other one was saying, "Let's say we're inside the bus." You see, those kids, they were very comfortable, and when they sing, they stare at me. Oh, let's see if she's singing. Okay, they found me singing because I just want to see what's going on. So their imaginative was so cool. And then the other one was like, oh, it's hard. Let me take off my jersey. And then you know what I can do? I'll make a baby. The other kid will start folding.
But do you have girlfriends?
I don't have girlfriends.
You know, my advice would be for you to find girlfriends. I know they're going to hate you and disappoint you. You find another group. They're going to hate you and disappoint you. You know why am I saying that?
Right.
Because the one good thing that comes with working with kids, it's that your energy, it becomes pure in innocence, because you know there's no backstabbing, there's no gossip, there's, you know, it's just, you know, it's a fantasy world. It's just pure and light, and you know. But then girlfriends will give you reality. They will challenge you. You will learn to grow.
How? You know, about that, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Of which is what I can't. I was always with my sister, always in that.
But unfortunately, you have to grow in life. You have to.
You know, I'm always an indoor person. You know, I used to have girlfriends at school. You know, and around I was 2015 or something like that. Okay, so I was doing grade 8, right? So I used to stay alone. Okay, so coming to grade 10, then I met some friends, and they're just, okay, you can sit alone. Like, okay, I was like, yeah, cool. I can sit alone. I can see I can't even manage alone, sitting alone. Okay, so I would just mingle with them at school, after school. When I reach at home, they would just come to my place. They knock at my door, and then I'll just tell them, you know what, tell them that I'm not available.
Okay.
And then my mom,
she's
not here.
I'm also like that.
First time. Then early in the morning they found me. Okay, tomorrow you're going to library garden. We should just go together. We're taking you along as we did Wednesday yesterday. I was like, okay, cool. You found me. I won't go anywhere. They did came again. And then I did. So my mom was like, oh, I know my daughter, she won't like going out. She's not here. And then tomorrow morning I was so scared. You know what? Today I'm going to sit alone. Then they came. They asked me, like, why do you want us only at school? After school, you don't want to mingle with us? I was like, it's not like that. And then they just started knowing that, you know, this one, she likes sitting with us at school only. But at home, you can't even be able to see her. So that's how I am. You know, I have that thing. I don't have self-confidence, and I have that other thing where I walked and then you just see or you hear people laugh. I think, oh, those people that laughing at me, what's wrong with me? So I can't spend hours outside. You see, yeah, that's all about it.
Unfortunately, you have to break that ice, because in order for your kindergarten to grow bigger, in order for you to have branches, in order for you to be all over Polokwane, now we say, like, unfortunately, you're going to meet sometimes business partners. Sometimes you will have one in Tanin, and then you appoint people and they don't work appropriately. You know, it will challenge you as, you know, your character. It will teach you to grow. You understand? That's what I'm saying, because I think you can learn. Also, I think you also want to get married one day. You know, that's the thing. The girlfriend will teach you the realities about life. That there's backstabbing, There's betrayal. All these things, when they come in your marriage, you are ready.
Yeah.
When they come in your relationship, you are ready. You understand? And also the topics that they will tell you about, and the things that they experiences, at least by then you will know these things are normal. These things are. I'm just saying, it's an advice.
No, about serious things, work, I can mingle with anyone. Only it's about sensitive things and not very serious. I can be able to cooperate. And I don't even care if that person doesn't understand me. I'll just keep on going there until I get what I want. But about friendship, I'll just try. Because hey, friendships.
Okay, no, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. That's good. What would you change about your journey so far in your business?
The thing about me is I like acting, but as my sister.
But you can always come here.
I can always come here, but when I do come here, my mom, she has that thing, you're going to leave that crèche alone and stuff like that. And your sister doesn't want you to leave that crèche. But I also give her a reason, I can't always look at one thing, because I started farming. I started with chickens, so I'm selling eggs. So each and every month when I get paid, my sister, she knows. Even when I started, I was quiet, because I know that she won't even like it. But until she realized, when I come home with a bucket of eggs, they were very full. And then I wanted to sell it. And she asked me, where do you take those eggs? Then I started explaining to her. She felt so sad, okay. I didn't tell her, meaning I was no, I was afraid, because I didn't want to disappoint you, but I just haven't a suggestion. If school are closed, I would just carry on with my business of selling eggs. And then she was so proud about my business, and then she helped me founding the trays of holding eggs and stuff like that. And then I remember we just fold the seat of her car, and then we put those eggs inside, and then she took me to town with her friend Judith, the white one, and then we started selling. Yes. So every month I keep on buying chickens, but I don't want chicks. No, I want the biggest one. So I do that. So now my plan is to buy cows and stuff like that. And about my sister's crèche, of which is Marina. So I just want to create more building. Good quality of learning. Those kids, they must have bright future, and I must add more of it, right? So there's a lot that I just want to change, and because of talk is cheap, but action speaks more.
I know.
So yeah, I'll just yeah.
Okay, no, it was lovely to hear from you. It's amazing. I'm flabbergasted. I'm running out of words, because I mean to work with kids.
It's not.
One child, 2, 3.
It's a lot.
I cannot even imagine. It takes a lot. It takes empathy. It takes. It's just. I can't even go there, because it's just too much. I always tell my brother that if you want a girlfriend, take her to a crèche. If she can cope, then marry her. If she can't, no. Because if you do such things out of love, just taking care of it just shows that, this person can love for real. And that's what we want, because these are the future generations. These are the people that are going to be the future teachers, future doctors, our presidents. So they need to be in good and loving hands like yours. And hence we, when Troy suggested, and I said, wow, a crèche. When he raised me, I was like, a crèche. I was like, what kind of a woman is that? So when you entered in, he said, this is your guest. I was like, I thought you looked too glamorous. I thought I was just going to be just a simple woman, but you look good. And that's what I also like, because you are a role model to these kids. When they go back home, they imitate you to their parents. They'll be like, what? So when you dress like this is what they're going to imitate. And that's good. I love the way you look, your image. You must keep it up, but you must always look decent like you are today. And, all the best with your crèche. I wish you all the best, and I think you can come here and do your acting as well. Try it. Don't let your dreams go to waste. You're still young though. You can still think about it. And yes, thank you so much. It was good to hear from you.
Thanks so much.
Thank
It was
you.
lovely,
And-
being here, and thanks for the interview and everything. So everything was so cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.